Hi guys, if I haven't had the chance to meet you yet, my name is Megan Bell. I'm the host of 15-Minute Makeup Masterclass, and today our incredible master instructor is going to be none other than Global Cosmetics CEO and co-founder of Tori Bell Cosmetics, but also who better to give a class on how to apply false lashes than the inventor of magnetic eyeliner. You guys, am I right? Am I right? So give it up, you guys, for the Laura Hunter. I'm going to pin her. There she is.
Hi, guys. We'll give everybody a second or two to get in the room. So if you were at conference, I think almost everybody I see right in front of me was at conference on this screen. It was so fun.
Yes, either in person or virtually. I see a couple of virtual affiliates.
Yes, like Doreen was there virtually, but not in person, right?
Yeah, well, she had a face on a stick.
Yes, I kissed it. I kissed your stick face, in case you wondered.
What happened? You guys, by the way, while we're waiting for a couple more friends to pop in, and we'll remind you throughout this, Eventbrite was not being it wasn't playing along this week. So put your email in the chat if you would like to receive a link of everything that we use today. Otherwise, we will be posting this, of course, on our YouTube channel at Tori Bell Cosmetics on YouTube.
I'll tell you guys what we're going to do anyway. So we're going to do I'm going to do two different applications, one on each eye. So on one eye, I'm going to do the pen applicator, and I'm going to use the black just so you can see it. And then on the other eye, I'm going to do classic magnetic. Should be super fun. And then I picked two lashes that kind of match. So I've got, for my magnetic, I have, what is it? It's Enchanted. And then I'm going with bold on the other eye.
So perfect. And by the way, you guys, if you didn't know, that black pen she held up, that's adhesive. So if you've never tried magnetic liner before, we are going to show you how to apply lashes with adhesive. But if you really want to make this process simple and fast, stay tuned for what we're going to do second, which is the magnetic eyeliner.
Okay, so we're going to start by trimming our lashes. Whoops, it just came out. All right, so almost nobody is the exact same size as a lash, and nobody even has the same size eyes. So it's super important that you trim your lashes. So let me see. It's this one that we're going to do on me. There you go. So if this was a magnetic lash, I would tell you I wear a size 8 because I trim off 2 of the 10 magnets. But since it is not, I am about an 80%. So I'm going to trim off about 80% of this lash, or I'm going to keep 80% and trim off about 20% of the lash. So I'm just going to eye it right about here because I've done this a lot of times. But if you haven't done this a lot of time, it's your first time, just hold it up to your eye first, right where you're going to want it, and pay attention to where that ends, and then clip, clip. Easy peasy. All right. So set this guy down. Now then, this is actually really simple too. Everybody just has their preference, and it's so much easier. Both of these are both Tori Bell, and they're both so much easier than putting glue on a lash. So much easier. So I'm going to come way over here, grab my mirror. Hopefully you guys can see me. Can you see me all right?
Yes, I can see you very, very well. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So the big trick with these pens is not to draw so much with the tip of it, but to lay it down consecutively so that you're using the whole pen and you get a lot more on. So what we're going to do, my hand's probably going to be right in the way. Yeah. See, how do I do this without there we go.
Yeah. While showing you. Yeah.
In the middle. So basically, yeah, we're stamping. Also, it makes it a whole lot easier not to make a mistake. If you have super, super good dexterity, go ahead and draw. Most people don't. So I also like to do, this will dry, so I like to do the inner corner, even if my lash isn't quite going there. I'm going to do it 3 times. All right, I got to get this guy closer to me because if you know me, you know I can't say anything. I have usually wearing my old lady glasses, but I can't really wear them and put this on at the same time.
Yes, I remember someone got you the ones where one lens pops up at a time so you can do your eye makeup.
Fortunately, it didn't work. It was so weird. I thought it was gonna work.
Oh no. Well, you had to try. You're always you're definitely in the habit of trying things,
Right?
Jesse.
Yes. All right. So that's 2 coats. We're gonna do one more.
And you guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. They're all coming to me, so I'll be able to see them. Of course, whenever we do like public open Zooms, we always kind of keep them on security lockdown. So go ahead and put your questions in here. And then again, if you want the replay emailed to you, go ahead and put your email in the chat as well.
So grab this little guy. Make sure that when you put on these types of lashes, check the edges, because sometimes there's just a little bit of the band left that's sticking out and it can irritate you. So it's really easy. You don't have to wait for it to dry or anything. You're just going to put that right in the center and give it a little push. Really easy, right? Super duper easy. All right, now then, magnetics.
Yeah.
So most of you guys know that I'm the inventor of magnetic eyeliner, and the reason I invented it was super frustration, because even after being a hair and makeup artist for 25 years, I could not put lashes on easily, and that seems silly to me. So in a moment of great frustration in my car at Sally's Beauty Supply, I got all mad trying to put on my lashes, and I said, oh, if only I had magnetic eyeliner. And then I started researching it, and I found out it did not exist. And so I went out and I figured out how to make it. It was not that fast, but that's the really short version of it. And the great thing about magnetic eyeliner is that it lasts longer than adhesive. And for most people, it's a lot easier to put on because you don't have to figure out where to put your lash. The magnet will draw it into the right spot or really close to the right spot. So those are two of the things that make it a lot easier. All right, so on this eye, we're going to do 2 coats. Get this little guy over here a little more. You guys see me? This one will be easier because I'm at the right.
You're like, that's the way that I typically look.
No. Important thing, don't wipe it on the edge. Just pull it straight out. And you're going to do 2 good coats. So the biggest mistake people make when they first start using magnetic eyeliner is they don't want to put any eyeliner on. They're trying to use just the tiniest little bit, but it's not glue, it's a magnet. And so if you don't use enough, there's no magnetic surface and it's going to just come right back off. So you just don't, it's kind of like
the inner corner too. I've heard you say the way the brush is designed. You really got to get that inner corner.
Inner and outer corners, because it's called shear, and that's where there's the most pressure that wants to pop out. So we're gonna do one more coat. See, just popped it straight out of there.
Yeah, and the brush is so fine right there. Sometimes people think they got liner on their inner or outer corner, but really they just like swooped right before they got to it.
Yes, that happens all the time. I make sure I probably got a little excessive there trying to make sure you guys saw it.
You're like, see the line?
see, and I even got a little on my finger, but that's okay. I have a towel. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. So for 2 minutes, let's chat about other stuff. All right, so magnetic eyeliner. We have a lot of different types. So a lot of people have different skin types, right? So you have people who have really sensitive skin. You have people who have oily skin. You have people who are in the wind all the time. There's all sorts of people, right? So we have, I believe, 4 different types of adhesives or liners. So we have the one that I just did, the adhesive. It's in a pen. It comes in 3 colors. Then we also have 3 colors of the classic, which is gray, black, and dark brown. So you can adjust for your skin colors. Then we also have the mascara. So mascara is great. So I love the mascara. So you put that under your lashes and on top, and then you can use our lighter. You can use any of the lashes with it, but most people use our lighter ones called illusion lashes that have a very, very thin monofilament band. And so that's the most natural looking, since you're not putting eyeliner on, you're just putting that on your lashes. And then finally, we have what we call our gold liner. It is not the color gold, but it's in a gold bottle, and it is less smudge proof and waterproof. It's not going to come off. It's not going to fall down in the rain or if you cry. It's not that much less, but it is much easier to wash off, and you don't need to use Shake It Off to wash it off. You can just wash your face and it'll come off by itself. So, but it won't come off just in the rain or anything like that.
That's perfect that you kind of talked about all the different types that we have, because Ashley brought up, hey, will we ever have a class on mascara? And hey, you know what? Maybe another 15 makeup masterclass. We can teach anchors only and mascara.
Yes, that's a great idea. All right. So, or anchors and mascara and anchor, all the things. There's so many fun hacks that people have come up with. I love. So yeah, just a lot of fun ways to use the product. All right, so we're gonna take our little lash hair. I like to start at the inside corner, and you'll just see it grab. On it goes.
So
Easiest thing in the world, easy peasy. There we go.
wow. I just
So fun.
realized I forgot to put my other lash on. I was like, for effect, like the power of lashes. It's like the
Right?
one
Yeah.
thing that you want to put on before you leave the house. It just makes all the difference in the world, especially when you have sparkling ones like these, which are limited edition on the website right now, sparkle lashes. Now that was 10 minutes. Do you guys have any questions? Laura, I love that you covered first and foremost trimming your lashes. A lot of people, whether they're doing adhesive or magnetic, don't realize you actually need to trim your lashes. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain to work with.
It might physically hurt, or because you're getting poked, or it's just gonna be uncomfortable. It's just not gonna fit right. Yeah, you've got to trim them because we make them the size of pretty much the biggest eyes.
Yeah.
So anybody with small eyes will need to trim them down.
Shelly mentioned how share a little bit about how you clean the lashes.
Okay. So the magnetic lashes, you just scrape it off with, if you get some liner on there and when it dries, scrape it off with your fingernail. Don't use liquids on it because that will degrade the band and they'll fall apart. So definitely don't use liquids on those. The other lashes, they don't need much cleaning, generally speaking, because you're not going to put mascara on them. You put your mascara on first and then you put on your lashes. So you really don't need to clean them much, but if you do need to clean the adhesive ones, then you can just use a little bit of Shake It Off on a Q-tip.
Yeah, there we go. And those ones, and I'm like the glue will essentially dry eventually. Then the only reason you'd want to clean the magnetic one,
it actually stays a little tacky basically forever. That's why it's malleable. So yeah, if they're a little sticky, then yeah, don't wait to swipe that off. Another great trick is to use after your makeup's done, before you put your lashes on. That is a great time to use Hold Up for a couple of reasons. One, because if you're using a pen, any kind of a pen like Ultra Wing eyeliner or the adhesive pen, what happens is, I'm sure you guys have all had this experience. You go to put on the pen and what you actually end up with is your eyeshadow on the pen. Instead, that's not what, you're like, oh, now I'm ruining my pen. So yeah, put your Hold Up on, a couple squirts, wait a minute, and then do your eyeliner. And that, one, saves your eyeliner, and two, it seals it on so everything lasts longer. So yeah, I would definitely highly recommend using your setting spray before your eyeliner and lashes.
So you guys, Laura also does 15-minute pro tips every Thursday on her live on Tori Bell Cosmetics Facebook and YouTube page. And I remember the day that we launched Hold Up, and you're like, oh, hey, this makes everything waterproof.
Right, I was like,
and you guys, again, go ahead and put your email in the chat if you do want a recap of all the products that we use today. So you can reach out to whoever invited you and get those ordered. And then also we will have a replay of today's masterclass on our YouTube channel as well. Also Tracy mentioned bending the lashes. Do you bend adhesive as well?
You don't have to bend adhesive, generally speaking, but it's really good to bend the magnetic ones just to give them a little bit more flexibility.
Perfect. Oh, someone asked again, can we have a class on anchors? I think they really want an anchors and mascara class.
An anchors and mascara class for sure.
So you guys, if this is your first time coming to masterclass, we always do a technique, the first masterclass of the month. And then the last masterclass of the month is going to be on the 30th actually of this month. And we're going to be doing a bridal look because wedding season is coming. So we always do a tutorial, a look, one class, and we do a technique, another class. So
do we know anybody getting married? If anyone knows anybody getting married, let me know. So maybe we can get them to come do the look with us.
Oh, that would be so much fun. I love it. Okay. Well, we are at time. Shelly asked, can I share the recording? Of course you can. It'll be on YouTube, so you can share it with anybody. And as soon as it's done processing tonight, we'll make sure to get that up ASAP. But you guys, thank you all so much for coming tonight. This was so much fun. And we were, thinking about what to host and what type of technique to do. And someone mentioned, you know what? Not a lot of people know how to put false lashes on. It's actually really challenging. So we're like, okay, will, oops, did I just mute you? I just muted you. There we go. Unmute. So we got that fixed tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that and can share this with everyone and anyone. Laura, any parting thoughts before we say goodbye today?
Nope, just it's super duper easy. And you know what the most fun for me is when I show putting lashes on to people who've never seen it before is the aha moment, because it never gets old. That I did it. That's like the best thing ever. So yeah, definitely show all your friends, because the aha moment is so fun and it's totally worth it.
Oh, it's so worth it. All right, perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you again on the 30th. And if you want another pro tip, come check out Laura's live on Thursday on our Tori Bell Cosmetics Facebook page. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys.